Hello Cancer, this is your mid-month reading. This is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus, and it applies from the 15th to the end of October 2021. This is a general reading. Please take only what resonates and leave the rest behind. And this is a love reading, so I will be looking at your energy as well as the energy of the person you are dealing with. Okay, so to start, I'm pulling out archetypes, one for each of you. Then we'll move on to a wisdom of the oracle and a moonology before we start off your that's way too many before we start off your tarot. All right. Oh, how perfect. The Mother. This is your archetype. And by the way, I have a frog in my throat since yesterday. The Destroyer. Wow, that's quite a contrast. And I will be taking frequent sips from my peppermint tea. So please, I'm really sorry about the distractions. All right, let's get you a wisdom of the oracle. Very Cancerian card. No place like home. Don't we know that? Okay. Finally, a moonology. Balance, spirituality and practicality. Full moon in Pisces. All right, I'm going to talk about these quickly before we get into your spread. So with the Mother archetype, like I said, it's a very Cancerian energy. I'm a Cancer Sun, so I know what I'm talking about. We are naturally the mothers of the zodiac, okay? Now, there's no gender in tarot and energy is fluid. So we all have masculine and feminine within us. With the Mother archetype, archetypes usually show up to tell us what it is we need to enhance within our personalities and what we need to eradicate. Now, the Mother comes with, like all archetypes, comes with two energies. One, it's an energy of nurturing people. It's an energy of giving. It's an energy of caring. Okay, and how a mother uses her own bodily resources to nurture another being, her child, right? So I think, like most Cancerians, you have been giving and giving and giving. And since this is a love reading, this does apply to your relationship. The other side of the Mother is she can be quite clingy. All right, she can almost border on smothering her child, and in this case it could be your partner. I'm not calling you out here, Cancer, you know, I have these traits within me as well. So it's you can very easily flip from being that nurturing, loving, caring person to someone who suffocates their partner. And not that you have ill intentions, but you know, because we love so fiercely, it can be very difficult for us to draw that line. So this is the energy you are coming with right now. As for your person, the Destroyer, it's such a huge contrast. The Destroyer, I link this to the Tower card in the tarot. The Destroyer does not sit still, and the Destroyer does not want stagnancy. So I think your person right now is coming with the energy of wanting to pull away either from this relationship or from something else that is bringing chaos to their life. If it is concerning your relationship, again, I could look at it two ways. Either they want to crush the existing pattern that you are going through within this bond, or they want to and start afresh, start building afresh, or they want to completely walk away. I'm not sure, and I've told the other signs this. I don't sugarcoat my readings, Cancer. So I'm going to be as gentle as I can, but then sometimes, you know, you need to hear the truth. So that is what your person is coming with at the moment. No place like home. This is a beautiful card to get because as a Cancer, you value your safety, security and comfort above anything else. And I think you need to hone into that right now. Okay, Cancer, because it's very easy, like I said, for us to get lost in relationships, you know, and build that home in another person. And when that person walks away, we feel homeless. All right. Please excuse me when I say we, but I take Cancer readings very seriously because they apply to me as well. So instead of building that home in another person where there is a risk of them leaving your life, and there always is, when there is another energy concerned, there is always that risk. Build that home within yourself, find that peace within yourself. I know it's easier said than done, but personal growth is so important, Cancer. And as a water sign, I don't think you give enough credit to that process because you're so involved in giving to other people. Okay, so find that comfort within yourself, and you will realize that because there are no variables, because being in a relationship with yourself, there's no risk, right? And you can decorate that home however you want. You can blissfully enjoy the comfort that it comes with, because it solely relies on you and nobody else. Balance, spirituality and practicality. We did have a full moon in Pisces. Please excuse the grunting. My 3 beagles are with me at the moment. So balance, spirituality and practicality. Full moon in Pisces. When did we have a full moon in Pisces? I think it was on the 20th of September. So maybe that date holds meaning for you. But I think what this is trying to say is that though it is easy for us to get, to wear those rose-colored glasses and think that everything is all right and hunky-dory, even though things are coming tumbling down around us, while it's good to remain positive, you need to look at the facts. If something isn't working, it needs to be addressed and worked upon. You can't just leave everything up to the universe and expect things to magically fix themselves. All right, we will apply these to your reading and see. 10 of Wands. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. Okay. Five of Swords. I picked up on your energy even before I pulled the cards. Okay. The Sun. I'm so glad to see this. See the stark color contrast, and like I told someone before you, color is energy as well. For your person, we have the 3 of Wands, the 9 of Pentacles. Yeah, figures. The Magician. All right, let's get a mutual energy and then I will talk about this. 2 of Pentacles. Okay, before I pull the clarifiers, I'm just going to give you a gist. So with the 10 of Wands, you've been burdened very heavily in this union, and I feel like you've put yourself through, it's like the world was, the weight of the world was on your shoulders, and you took it upon yourself to fix whatever it is that was broken within this relationship. And I feel like there wasn't any work being put in from the other end, because if a relationship is balanced, you wouldn't get the 10 of Wands. All that weight wouldn't be on your shoulders, it would be divided, right? But the 10 of Wands is a beautiful card to get because it's literally the last straw. It's when we pull this card out, it means you're ready to set that weight down, you're ready to walk away, you're ready to put those burdens down. With the 5 of Swords, I think you're looking for shortcuts to success, Cancer, and it doesn't always work like that. I'm going to clarify and see what this could be about. But with the Sun card, I feel like whatever is coming your way within these next 2 weeks is going to bring you a lot of joy. Okay. I'm sorry, I'm being vague, but just bear with me. Now for your person, with the 3 of Wands, they're waiting on something. I'm not sure what this is, but the 3 of Wands always talks about waiting for your ships to come in. Maybe this has something to do with your relationship. Maybe they're waiting on you for something, or they're waiting on something that's completely external to this union. Maybe it has to do with their career. I'm not certain. With the 9 of Pentacles, I think their focus right now is their own wealth, their material success, their independence. That is what they are focusing on. And with the Magician, I think they are trying to manifest. They are trying to manifest results for themselves. Again, it's very vague, but let me clarify. As for the mutual energy, Two of Pentacles, there's nothing I can say about this because the Two of Pentacles is a very stagnant energy. It's about trying to balance things, okay? But the balancing act doesn't really produce any results. You know what I mean? Give me a moment. Now, I'm using the Nicoletta Ciccoli mini to clarify, and the major arcana of this don't have the arcanas labeled, so I will have to check the booklet. So if there are interruptions, I do apologize. Now, Queen of Wands clarifying the Ten of Wands. Beautiful. Okay, that's strange. The King of Wands clarifying the Five of Swords. There's a divine counterpart here. The Four of Swords clarifying the Sun. Yeah, this makes sense. Now for your person, I think this is, wait, I'll have to check. I have to be sure before I say anything wrong. The Empress, yeah. The Empress clarifying the Three of Wands. Okay. The Tower clarifying the Nine of Pentacles. I'm going to get another one for this. The High Priestess. Two majors. Interesting. All right. Let's clarify the Magician. The King of Swords. All right. Let's clarify the Two of Pentacles. I'm going to get two for this. Justice and the Nine of Cups. All right. So, Cancer. With the Queen of Wands clarifying the Ten of Wands, I feel like you are finally putting yourself first. Okay, the Queen of Wands is also a mother. She does care about her children. She does care about her family. But she always puts herself first because she's been through a lot. And you know that whole, you know what the cabin crew says when you get on an aircraft? Put your oxygen mask on first before you help the person next to you. That is Queen of Wands energy for me. So I feel like you are focusing on self-love, you're focusing on self-care, because I think you have been completely, I wouldn't say destroyed, Cancer, but I think a huge part of you lost itself within this relationship. Okay, and you're trying to find yourself again. You're trying to find that creativity, that spark, that passion that makes you you. The King of Wands clarifying the Five of Swords. This is throwing me off a little bit. I'm going to get another one, Cancer. The Magician. You know what I'm getting? I'm getting, Cancer, that you are trying to manifest a partner who you feel is exactly like you. Okay? And manifesting can very easily turn into manipulation. Alright? The Magician can also be a master manipulator. Doesn't always necessarily have to be a master manifestor. So don't try and look for shortcuts to deal with this heartbreak by looking for love elsewhere immediately after you get out of this. You know what I mean? Simply put, a rebound is not going to fix your problems. You need to heal from whatever this is before you look for love outside of this or outside of yourself. Okay, I'm not talking about a reunion or a breakup or whatever here. I'm just flow with me here. I'm just talking about the energies I'm getting. Now, the Four of Swords, yeah, you know exactly what I said. The Four of Swords is a card of healing. It's a card of taking rest, resting your soul and your heart. It's a card of non-action. So I think that is what the universe and the tarot here is trying to guide you to understand, that your happiness is going to stem from healing. Okay. Now for your person, the Empress, Three of Wands, they are looking for growth. They are waiting for growth. They are waiting for abundance. Now, I still don't know if this is within your relationship, Cancer, or it's in their own personal life. I'm going to get another clarifier to see if this is related to you or not. The Knight of Wands. Yeah, it very well could be. It very well could be related to you, because the Knight of Wands is very passionate and he goes after, he or she, no gender in tarot, he goes after what he wants. Okay, in a very passionate way, sometimes even in a reckless way. So they are, I think, maybe waiting for the right time to approach you so that this grows in a healthy fashion. I feel like they're not wanting to repeat cycles here. Alright, so only once they feel that they are ready and fully resourced to make this work is when they are going to come forward. Now, with the Nine of Pentacles, clarified by the Tower and the High Priestess, I feel like there could have been some kind of argument, or you know what I'm getting? It could be two things. Either something happened between the two of you where, you know, there was a Tower moment, there was an argument, there was a fight, there was a breakup, there was a separation, whatever, that led them to focus inward, focus only on their own life. Okay, or it could be something external to your relationship that happened within their environment where they felt the need to step up and work on their resources and work on their independence. Okay, I don't usually do this. I don't know why the High Priestess is here. You could very well just be dealing with the Pisces, or you could have Pisces in your chart. The Ace of Wands. Yeah, okay. This person knows that they should approach you, because we have the Knight of Wands and the Ace of Wands. They want to. There is something holding them back, because the High Priestess always comes with that aura of mystery, of things not being said, of keeping quiet. Some kind of Tower moment shook this person up, shook your person up, where they are just kind of, they're withdrawn. There is that underlying energy of passion for you, but apart from the Knight of Wands, I don't see too many cards of action here, right? And the Knight of Wands is also, it's clarifying a card of waiting. You know what I mean? So I think with these next 2 weeks, you will see, if you're hoping for them to reach out, you might have to wait a little longer. Now the Magician, clarifying the Magician being clarified by the King of Swords. Your person is being very logical. You know what I said about being that master manipulator on your side? I feel like it applies to your person as well, because the King of Swords can also be, so I don't read reversals, so I have to incorporate the meaning of the reversed card if it does show up in a weird position. You know what I mean? So I think the King of Swords here could be that master manipulator, especially if it is being, especially if it is clarifying the Magician, who can also be a master manipulator. So I would suggest that watch out for any conversations or any breadcrumbs that may come your way. Okay, this person could also be a very highly logical individual, so we need to keep that in mind as well. But words can be used as weapons here, Cancer. Alright, I don't want to scare you, but we are in Mercury retrograde and miscommunications are very, very likely at this time. So try and avoid heavy conversations, I would say, at least till the 3rd week of October. Excuse me, I need to take a sip of tea. And if any conversations need to be had, watch out for certain triggers. Okay, because if you've been with this person for a while, I'm sure they know what triggers you, and I'm sure they know what buttons not to push. And if you find them repeatedly doing that, I would put up a wall. Okay, now for the outcome, it's quite lovely. We have the Justice card and the Nine of Cups, clarifying the Two of Pentacles. Now, I think you will be juggling, you're both juggling between the idea of wanting to find happiness with each other and doing what's fair. Finding the truth about this whole situation and finding happiness within it. That is going to be the struggle, not struggle, but that's what's going to be your focus right now for both of you. Okay, I don't see anything bad here, Cancer. I'm going to get one final card for you. You guys are my favorite, so I have to do this. Two of Wands. See, there's a lot of indecision here at the moment, so I wouldn't expect any results within October, but I see things going in the right direction. Okay, so I hope this helped you, and try and make the most of the rest of this month, and try and pull your energy back a little bit, because I keep looking at the mother archetype. Try and pull your energy back and focus that energy within your own heart space. All right, and be a little more practical, because when it comes to relationships, you know, for us, most of us, practicality goes out the window, right? So focus on logic right now. Have a beautiful rest of the month, Cancer. I will see you soon.